Vale, Fabi, prende mi bombillo. Sí. Se lo juro como quiera.
¿Tu con la lucecita? Toma, que esta madre te va a usar como no.
Ajá, sí, ponla eso. Conéctala. Mi gente. Vamos a tener el debut de este señor Juan Soto. También el debut de este Carlos Santana. Debut también de Kete Marte.
¿Qué te importa?
Sammy Sosa. Pero el principal es Juan Soto. Y este señor que va a abrir el juego, Juan Marichal. Son los debutantes de hoy principales. Está el equipo dominicano, que vamos a jugar esta tarde con el equipo dominicano. Un poco más tarde, el segundo juego, lo vamos a jugar con este equipo. Donde vamos a debutar el señor Yendi Díaz. No, por la que sea menos para acá. Yo lo doblo un chip allá, me molesta la cara ahí. Ya, se ve la sombra de la luz. Y este señor Clechon. Y ese señor Clechon. Esos son los debuts de esta tarde. No sé por qué se ve tan oscuro hoy la habitación. Vamos a esto, vamos al primer juego del equipo dominicano. Ahí como no va, Dios mío. Que ni practiqué hoy ni nada. Estaba muy ocupado. Necesito ganar nada más 3 juegos. Tengo que ganar 3 juegos. Juan Marichal. Bueno, no trapé la va. Qué señor equipo lleva ese pana. Tiene todas las últimas cartas. La única carta que no son las últimas es la de Jason Domínguez, Grandal.
Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Juan Marichal. What do we have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Here's the second baseman, Trey Turner.
Primer lanzamiento, Juan Marichal, el mismo medio.
A foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
High fly ball down the left field line.
Vamos,
Soto gets under it, and he makes the catch. 1 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball one.
El único problema de Juan Marichal que
6'1",
todos los lanzamientos
190 pounds, and he was born in Puerto Rico. That one lifted to left. 2 down.
Soto brillando.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Corey Seager. Swings through that one for strike one.
Esperando red del pana. La curva lo engañó.
That one fouled off.
Ahí vino la recta de Juan Marichal.
Comebacker to the mound. In plenty of time to first, and Seager is set down.
Marichal salió de 1, 2 y 3. Vamos ahora nos toca a nosotros ver cómo nos va, con quién nos vamos a enfrentar. El pitcher que nos va a enfrentar.
Back at Truist Park, and on the hill in this one, Nolan Ryan.
Problema con las rayas. Y maneta fruta. Esto ni se la veo yo. Téngalo seguro.
And then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
We're watching a pitcher on the mound who can do it all. Ryan has one of the best fastballs we've ever seen, and he's as durable as they come. Nobody strikes out batters like the Ryan Express.
Steps on first for the out.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Tap foul at the plate. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Harper has a beat on it. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Juan Soto.
15 de poder y 115 de contacto. Qué abusador Juan Soto.
Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
0-1.
Me lo hallo muy flojo de vista yo. Tenían que ponerle más vida, tenían que ponerle por lo menos 100 de vista.
Strike
25 por
This
lo
guy's
menos de
pounding
vista.
the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in
Digo
between
yo.
pitches.
Pero puede estar muy buena la carta de Juan Soto.
That misses, and it's 1-2. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Era rey, te está esperando. Vino con el cambio.
And we're back. And now Willie Castro. Marshall back to work. And that's in the dirt. Inside. And that's
es como
ball
estaba
2.
hablando, si tú te pones a esperarle al lanzamiento de Juan Marichal, le da por toda la esquina.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Perdomo on to first. And quickly one away in the second. And now here is Harper. And that one missing inside a
No
sharp
el lanzamiento de
slider.
Marichal ese cambio. Aunque tú no lo crean, ese cambio 70 que baja.
That one is absolutely belted.
Se quedó donde no era. Se quedó donde no era.
He circles the bases, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. 1 out, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. He swings and fouls one off. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
Wow, qué mala.
Santana collects, fires to first. And he beats
Santana
the
sí es
throw.
malo
He's safe.
dejando.
You're best when you let the game come to you.
Y Santana era uno de los mejores
happen right
coches que
there.
había cuando
Not his
empezaba,
best at bat.
señores, aunque tú no lo crean.
Lifted
Ahí
in
no
the
voy a
air
juego en
out
la
to
defensa de
left.
Santana.
Soto. puts it away for the out.
Estoy su machete.
Jason Dominguez.
Yo mirando, pero tiene mucho doble. Mucho. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ready to hit. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
In the dirt, no advance. Good job behind the dish. 2-0.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Cuando yo veo que el pitcher se me desconcentra y ya tiene 3 bolas, yo no le tiro por medio.
First base with a quick free
pass. Tengo una idea porque se quedan, ya tú sabes, y le dan
Yes, Monty Grandal in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Hodges, the lead runner at second. Dominguez at first, 2 out of the inning. And ball 1.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Couldn't get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Santana collects, fires the first. And they get out of the jam. Well done to finish off. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now Machado up here. Late on that fastball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And that one is lifted in the air. Harper makes the catch. 1 down. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. And that one fouled off.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
And Raffy falls victim to the K. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And it's fouled away. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back.
El Santana un swing durísimo.
2 down, nobody on. And 1-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
That misses the zone. That's ball 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off.
Threw it by him. Back here in Atlanta, now it's the second baseman, Trey Turner. Outside low, 1-0.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
That one missed.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And that one in the air center field. Cruz under it. Brings it in, and there's 1 down. So digging in, Carlos Beltran. Fly to left his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count. One ball, 1 strike.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Next pitch is outside. That one the other way. Fires over to Guerrero. And 2 away now. 2 down, bases empty. And here's Corey Seager to hit. That one pushed foul. And that skips into dirt.
Gotcha.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and welcome back to the ballpark. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Cut on and missed at 101. 0-1. Foul ball there.
La estoy viendo clarita, pero es tardísimo de todo.
It gets down, base hit, and a good start inning.
With it just to really control simple swing. You don't see a whole lot of that these days. Hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Guerrero on at first. Out. Strike 3, got him swinging. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And here is Sosa to the plate. Out there to center. Castro on the move. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Experimentando atacar de Sosa. Hay algo que no, como que no me llama, como que él jala para atrás.
His first time up.
Wow.
Ball right side. Trey Turner gloves it. Tosses to first. And that is that. Back at Truist Park. This is Willie Castro. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1's the count.
Misses inside. And 1-1. Late on that fastball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Here's Harper now.
Harper no puede tirar nada bajito. Nadie que quede.
And first offering is fouled off.
Principalmente el lanzamiento bajito. El de Harper le dan a madre. Pero se lo tiran el piso este.
Bases empty, 1 away.
El que ya sacó uno que se me quedó. La diferencia del juego.
And that misses.
Es li que me dio un con Harper.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Él sabe que yo no lo voy a repetir.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 outs, bases empty. And now it's going to be
como esperando el lanzamiento suave. Se viene con suave ahora.
Ball 1 there.
Hemos tirado 2 veces la recta, dice viene suave. Luego que está atrás con la recta, porque le voy a traer el lanzamiento a esa recta.
That's off the inside corner. And now 2-0.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Bueno, espero que no me dejen robar este lanzamiento. Este lanzamiento cuando se queda alto no hace nada.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. So 2 away with nobody out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Eso es lo que me quilla. Eso es lo que me quilla ese bullying.
And there's a strike. Chisholm goes 5 feet 11 inches, 27 years old, and he was born in the Bahamas.
No me gusta eso, cuando tú le hagas un lanzamiento ahí, queda de que en el mismo medio, tú sabes que tú no lo tiraste ahí. Y más cuando tú lo sabes que tú lo tiraste bien.
Center. Cruz settles underneath it, and that'll do it.
2-0, me ha dado 2 jonrones, 2 jonrones.
Bottom of the inning, an outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often, so got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
That one in triple digits.
I guess you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And here it comes. And it's even up.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Harper hustling after it. Struck out swinging his first time.
Él me ha dado 2 jonrones, pero ninguno de los 2 jonrones.
Swings and misses at the initial offering.
I thought this was a fun note on and the U.S. I don't think it's
101. Strike one. And that one is inside. 2 down, nobody on. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one outside. 2-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 outs. Striked him out with a hunt.
La segunda mano, eso sí, no.
And we're back. New inning getting started. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Brings it in. And there's 1 down. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. They say you win.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one ripped. Nice grab.
Right at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Turner, the next to hit, takes outside.
No le puedo seguir más nada, marica. El que no bateado soy yo, marica. Ese trabajo, 2 carreritas me han hecho. El que no ha hecho trabajo soy yo bateando. Pero Marichal ha hecho su trabajo.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the
Eso es lo que te
DH,
quilla. Eso es lo que te quilla.
Ryan back to work. Fouled off left side.
Well, these players just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Carlos Santana now at the plate. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. 0-1. And ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Chisholm makes the grab, 2 down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop.
Eso es lo que a mí me duele.
Diving try, but it falls in. Base hit.
Le ha dado chisita chepa con Vladimir.
Man at first. Here's O'Neill Cruz. Late swing, foul to the left. And on the ground to short. Castro. Off balance throw in time. Inning. Back here in Atlanta, here's the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. That's down and in, a slider missed.
Counts 1-0.
In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 2. Yeah, that's fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's Corey Seager. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
La pregunta que me hicieron, ¿por qué mucha gente elige a Corey Seager por encima de
foul.
Jeter lo que tiene más contacto, sigue más consistente en jonrones y muchas cosas, mejor defensa.
In the dirt, and it's 2-1.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Y batea más con poder que Jeter.
Late with the swing there.
3-2.
Wow, no me fijé que estaba en 3 y 2. Y lanzó ese lanzamiento.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. So man aboard. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie Castro. Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Comes up empty.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Fires to second for 1. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning ending. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. And that is out of play.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Puts it away for the out. So up next, Geraldo Perdomo. He's grounded out a couple of times. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 1 down, base is empty. Rip to third. Throws to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Like this, very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Swing and a miss. Struck him. Back at Truist Park. Bryce Harper to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Number 70 will take over here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. That one ripped, but foul.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Foul ball still, 1-2 count.
Ha mandado el pitcher 3 veces a tirar el lanzamiento para el suelo. Y lo dejan en el medio.
Yeah, that skips into there.
Ese ahí me gusta de este pitcher. 3 veces tirando el lanzamiento para el suelo y lo dejan en el medio.
Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Gil Hodges digs in now. He was late there. Strike one.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
High fly ball on that one, curling foul down the right side.
Brolocky, buen pitcher de zurdo, se lo recomiendo, muchachos. Yo les recomiendo.
Cut on and lifted in the air.
El Sammy tiene una defensa muy buena.
And there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing.
Maricha hizo el trabajo, mi gente, que no he hecho el trabajo soy yo. La conectado 3 hititas, checa.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. In the air, out towards right center. Sosa makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back, bottom of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Juan Soto. Late on that fastball.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
And the next pitch is way outside.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Hauls it in, 1 away. Rafael Devers up to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Carlos Santana, the next to hit, and that drops in for a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
The throw to third, and he's out. Up, down, and that in.
Soto no
Back here in Atlanta, we're at the top of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. First pitch misses. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Ahí le dieron hit a mí, ¿no?
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Swing and a foul out of play. That misses the zone. 2-2.
2-2 now.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Nobody out. Runner at first. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The kick in the pitch. Runner goes. Got him swinging. Play goes to first down, but he's back in. Here's Turner now. 0 for 3 in this one. Pulls that one foul. High fly ball out towards left field. And that's a foul ball. Ground ball left side. And foul ball. In the dirt.
Y usaba la otra de no ves quién fichara con la carta.
Hitting the air out to center field. Cruz makes the grab for the second out. So man aboard, down the number 2 hitter, Carlos Beltran. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Good. Anytime you can get one by this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some.
And that is that.
Las rayas. Solamente ha como 4 hits.
On to the bottom of the 8.
Sí, 4 hits.
And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ryan back to work. And a foul ball. Check swing, went around. 0-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's down and in.
2 strikes.
Up the middle. Castro sends it to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Con Vladimir que mejor le ha visto la bola ya, no en las rayas.
That one drilled left field. Dominguez makes the grab. Number 2. And now the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. And that one is lifted in the air. Beltran makes his way towards it. He's got it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Corey Seager. Popped up. And that'll get down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Malísimo. Wow.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Kind of just punched it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
In there safely.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way.
Base hit and a run in to score. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well done. Drives in the run. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just...
No.
And the batter now, Gil Hodges. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Traffic on the bases with one already in here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Sosa makes the play. Runner tags for home. Throw cut off. Now to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score. Now the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. First offering misses badly for ball 1. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
And here is Jason Dominguez. And the first offering is not close. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Nabs it, and that's the third out. Bottom of the 9th. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Ripped on a line.
Otro buen swing.
Beltran makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's Ketel Marte. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Swing and a miss.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
And that one upstairs, ball one. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Juan Soto now. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. The 0-1. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That one in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ryan is just 1 strike away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. The 4.
Pero a mí me está yendo más en Wiki Classic, ¿eh? Me sí me está yendo más en Wiki Classic, eso mismo. Bueno, estoy que enfrento con el equipazo. Ya, me voy a arreglar, no. Sí, me voy a arreglando, mi gente.
All right, ready to get underway. Now at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. On the ground at first, done. The tag, and he's out.
Le estoy dando bien en el otro juego.
Ketel Marte up to the plate.
No me salen los hits.
Skubal, 28 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Turner with the throw to first, and a couple of quick outs.
No me salen los
hits. Empty. Here's Juan Soto. And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong should have it.
Claro, le estoy dando bien a la bola del otro juego, te está diciendo, y no me salen los hits, no me salen nada.
This is Corbin Carroll.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin. I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
Bunting for a hit. And he beats it out. It's a bunt single to start the inning. This is Willie Castro. Runner on the goal. Pitch misses.
Esperado fue.
Throw, save. Swing and a miss. Got to count even at 1.
1-1.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle, gloves it on the dive from his backside. Low throw, pick, he's safe. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they tag him out. Trey Turner at the plate.
Miren eso. Miren eso, vean. Miren eso, vean. Vean el lanzamiento, vean el lanzamiento. Le dan mal, completamente mal le dan. Le dan hit. Bueno, fue porque se tiró.
That missed inside, and it's 1-0.
Probablemente.
One out, bases empty. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
Yo le di bien los 3 batazos, pero
just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had
en
some
los 3
run and
batazos
finish
le di yo bien.
up and in, just on the edge.
De Juan Soto.
Man, that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to
Y
the
de
dugout.
cierto,
Swing and
los
a
3
chopper
batazos le
out
di
to
bien.
short. And they get Turner for the out.
Y no fueron ninguno de los 3.
2 down, bases
Él
empty.
le da mal.
Seager stands in down.
No, así no juego, así no.
Hard
Entonces el
hit right
único que le da
side.
bien.
Fires over to first.
Este
And
juego me
that
saca
is
de
the
quicio
inning.
tanto que me gusta jugarlo. Compadre. Machado, Debbie Santana.
Second inning set to go. Here's Manny Machado. Scooble back to work. And Manny gets a piece. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball. Hit the air, left center field. This one's got a chance. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. A solo shot. And we're all square. It's 1-1. In the air out to center.
Mira, yo le di más apuesto que hago y ahí era
Pulls it in, and there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Well, with the shift on, hits right into it. Tosses across to first. Gets the catcher by a step. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Foul ball. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and that gets down for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he looks around the baseball there.
Hard on the ground to first. Here's the tag, and he's out. That's the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the D8.
Que todo el mundo envidia de los equipos.
Ryan Roberts. Just missed. That one finds the zone. And the count even 1-1.
Ball.